start here. So I had a bit of an issue last week with uploading job. I'm not gonna get too in detail with it because I don't really feel like that's what this channel is about. But I feel like you guys are a part of my life one way or another, and I'm not gonna be super detailed about what happened. I just want to say we parted ways pretty decently. I like to think. Hopefully, no problems with future employment. I think I'm gonna start looking for something part time again because you guys, I worked full time and it was great and all, but like it really wasn't something that I wanted to do. I don't want to work full time. I missed getting back to arts and being able to film these videos and being able to do a daily like draw sesh, which you guys, I started and didn't know I started it. I started a daily journal keeper, or sorry, a daily drawing challenge. It's not exactly, it started out as cats, and then it just kind of started out as, something that progressed, and I practiced a bunch of cat poses for a couple days, and then I did some cat faces, and then I've been having some situations with my cat, Xander. As you guys know, Xander came to me a couple months ago. I've had him for almost 8 months. 6 to 8 months. I'm not exactly sure, but we've been together for a while now. And he's been through some tough times. He fell out of a tree when I first got him. Scratched me on the nose. I had to pull him by his tail. Not that I wanted to, but it was the only way I could get him out from underneath my car. It was the middle of the night. Actually, you guys, that was right about 8 months ago because legit, that was right after I stopped working at FedEx. Now I think about it. But, so Xander got fixed. We ended up keeping him. He got all his shots, and he was doing really well. And then he got hit with worms, which was self-diagnosed. I diagnosed him, got him medicine. He was all good, all better. Good for a couple weeks, or good for a couple months, I should say. And then recently got a new cat, and we don't think it's because the new cat's behavior happened. I think maybe it was just the new cat stressed him out a little bit. But the problem is, it's not really a behavior as of like he's being like territorial at all. It seemed like it at first, but he's having some bladder issues. And with me just losing my job, like, legit last Friday, that kind of left me in the spring spot where, like, I still had to pay rent, and I still had to do all of these. Hey, Xander, come here. Ma? No, he's not going to listen to me. But either way, so Xander is sick, and I have no money to pay for his vet bills whatsoever right now. Nothing that I can really spare, but maybe $50. And so I put a post on Facebook offering up some pet portraits. I'm not definitionally like perfect at pet portraits. I've done talking about this here. He will be getting some. He got. We went and I got a urine sample from him. Funny story. It took a couple of tries, but I got it. I didn't want to have to do it, but I did it anyways, and we did. And the urine test came back today. And she said there's a lot of protein in his urine, and I said, well, do you think it's a UTI? Because that's what I thought it was. She says, no, to be honest, I think it's something else because it doesn't have a lot of crystals in his urine. She goes, we've never seen him before, so we have to have a checkup so that they can prescribe him medicine for anything, and we can try different medicines before we try blood work because I don't have money to be dropping on blood work right now. Blood work itself is like $35, and that's a lot of money right now. But the lady came through, and she said, is there any way I can just donate some money to your cause? I don't really need a pet portrait. And I was like, you know what, at this moment in time, I really need a hand. She goes, everybody needs a hand up sometimes, and, she's really awesome. I'm not going to give out her name because I don't think she wants that. Well, actually, free publicity for her. Her name is Marr. She is a injury attorney, so if you guys, need one, look her up. She's really awesome. And she has a little black terrier. She donated $50 to the cause of getting Xander his urinalysis done, and $10 extra for the appointment, so I only actually had to pay $30 for it, so it comes out really good for the appointment, and hopefully we can put a little bit more money into like getting his meds, which we're going to do offline because it's just cheaper. All they have to do is give me the prescription and whatnot.
Hey guys, Future Quinn here. I just wanted to let you know Xander has gone to the vet. Our vet was awesome and gave me a on the house type thing for his appointment, which just means like for him to see him, to actually see him, like the actual doctor's appointment. She didn't pay me for it. She just made me pay for the medicine and whatnot. He has since then, no UTI. She said he didn't seem like, maybe he did have an infection at one point, but he was getting over it. So she went ahead and gave him a 14-day dose of antibiotics, and he's feeling a lot better. But it is definitely now something behavioral, and we are working on it. I'm trying everything, but if it just doesn't work out, I don't know what to say, guys. We're gonna do our best though, and we're gonna give him a good fighting chance. Back to the main video.
But I went ahead and did a pet portrait for her anyways because, you know, I wanted her to know I felt grateful for it and I had the time, and me worrying about losing my job, and I was still really getting over that. Shocked. It was just kind of a shocking event, you know, that's about it. It's just, you know, you don't plan to lose your job, really, ever. But, it's all good. He's doing good. He's laying on my sketchbook right now. He knows we're filming a video, so he's like, Art Cat to the rescue. He's always going to be an Art Cat. Always has been. But, so he has an appointment this coming Friday, and I'll probably throw this out here as just like a video in itself because it's just an update for you guys, and then I will legit post an art video right after that. I would love to throw it all into one video. I might, we'll see. If not, you won't see this part. But he's doing really well, and Marr really helped with getting it done, and it was kind of a commission, but not really a commission because she didn't actually ask for it. But I drew I think I posted it on my Instagram. I used Tramp, because she has a terrier, so I used Tramp as a reference, because I don't know about you, but it's hard to find, like, he wasn't exactly, like, a normal terrier. I think he's an Irish setter, or not an Irish setter, an Irish terrier or whatever. You know, like the one from Lady and Tramp. That was the one I was going to use, but then I looked at Tramp and I was like, he looks more to body build for this character, and there's enough different about it, but, like, somebody told me, oh, that's a good picture of Tramp. I'm like, it's actually not a picture of Tramp, but I can see how you find the similarities because it is the basic style, but I went in and transformed it. There's no line work on it whatsoever except for the eyes. It's all shaded and hairy, and it's a dog. Whatever color it was supposed to be. But it came out really well. It's on my Instagram. I'll show it in my sketchbook, but it's a really bad print. I just printed it on paper to say I did something for that day of October. So I'm going to go ahead and sign off, and then I'm going to start making another video for you guys. Hey guys, Griffin's Art here. So I'm going to show you what I've done so far for the first week of basically Inktober. I'm going to zoom out a little bit. This does not count. This was before Inktober started. I didn't know I started this. Legit, I'm being honest with you. I didn't know I actually started this because I wasn't planning on it, but I legit sat down and drew some cats on October 1st, and then I thought, hey, I actually did it. I started it without even knowing it, and I'm going to continue it. So, this doesn't count, but this is the first page of October 1st. This was what I did. You can see there's some writing. These are from Pinterest, so, like, this is, she legit just posted it straight to, there's no link for it. It's Sora on Pinterest, so I went ahead and looked at this. You'll see that I do a lot of this, this person's work. It's Pure Spirit Flower on DeviantArt. And I just really like their style, and I kind of just sketched around, messed around with it. I didn't do any of the markings because I feel like that was like an actual character. I was just practicing sketches. This was an actual picture of a cat, that like a physical, like a normal cat. It's not like an art piece that I copied to learn the anatomy from. I actually took the anatomy. I'm probably going to use this for the next video that is going to be day 7 that I'll post shortly after. And I'm doing it the right way, guys. I'm doing fronts and backs. These are just some more poses that I found. I didn't feel like I really copied too much of a style here. I really just kind of was doing pose work, so that's what I worked on. Some really bad faces this day. And I try to do it like 4 per day, or 4 of something per day. And then, let's see, then we're going to go this way. I did do 4. This day I was very lazy feeling, and I didn't really feel like doing much. So you have like a cat looking over her shoulder. This cat looks like it's either scared, or I think in this point it was supposed to be like the cat was like protective stance. That one was a very quick pose. I did another one just because I had to have 4, and it sucks. But this one came out okay. This was kind of a day that I was kind of like, ugh, do I really want to? And faces were just not my friend. And I was like, I really need to practice cat faces because I'm not very good at it. So then the next day I was like, okay, let's focus on some faces. So on this day I work, I found the style. I legit just like the way he draws anatomy, and so I'm kind of taking the way that he does anatomy, and I'm kind of altering some of the photos that I found from different people and using that anatomy. So like his facial anatomy, I really liked it, and it reminded me a lot of the Lion King. So it's not the first time it's ever been used. I've drawn enough Lion King to know that the nose shape is pretty not unique. So I mean, it's unique. She does a great job, but I don't know if it's a he or she. I didn't really do too much research, but I did some character work from her. These are both. I did this by accident, you guys. I didn't even know, but I put two of the same artists on this side and two of the same artists on this side. So these were pure Spirit Flower on DeviantArt, and then these were both by Climb Draws on Tumblr. I use more of just the expression on this one, so this is more purely just like me looking at it and going, okay, I really like that style. So that's kind of what I went with. And you can see I pulled this over from this first one, and I kind of used that here. This one I left more open just because you can see I originally drew it, and I sealed these in with watercolor because, well, my little sister used all my aerosol, what's it called? Aerosol hairspray. You guys, hairspray, get the aerosol kind, and I hate using aerosol because I hate using the cans, but it's a cheaper alternative to fixatives, so that's what I use. So like I just said right here, it says more just referenced for the idea than the style. These were more for the style practice. Let's see. And then this is, at the beginning of this video I talked to you guys about my cat. This is a portrait I did of her dog. It's way darker than it actually turned out. I'm going to pull it up on my iPad so you can see. It's digital, guys, because, well, digital when it comes to portraits for me is a lot easier. And Xander is walking around in the background. Oh, thank you, Xander. That's lovely. Like I said, guys, our cat to the rescue. Let me pull it up in my pictures real quick. Jaden. So this is the actual drawing. I mean, it came out pretty similar, but you can't really see it. Let me... Oh, my brightness is all the way up. True tone, you know? But yeah, he came out a lot darker than I wanted him to be. But she said it's very much repetition, and she really does like it. So, I really am in love with it. As you guys can see, the tramp qualities for the anatomy and whatnot. I mean, basic terrier shape. I go for a more Disney style anyways, so it's kind of normal to reference Disney for kind of that style. I just do a more painterly style with it, and it's just really cute. I really like that. And he had a tennis ball in his mouth in that picture, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna pull from that picture and use like, so like the green is a tennis ball, and then this like gray is like you know, is like the white parts of the tennis ball, and then I just threw in a darker green for like a third color, and I really just liked it. And I'm going with like this new style I like for the backgrounds of these. They come out really well. So I just I printed that out and put it in here so that, you know, so it's just like saying I did something on that day. That's what I did. I legit worked 6 hours straight, and then legit yesterday, as to be honest with you, I did not feel like drawing at all. So I did some basics. I just went back and practiced these. They're not perfect. I legit just really didn't want to draw, but I pulled cells through, and I was like, so I put LOL next to this one. I was trying to practice blobs, and I had originally done it in the Ultimate Drawing course by Justin Batchelor, I think is his name, on Udemy, and a lot of this is just review from his course. I didn't look at any videos. I just kind of pulled out my old sketchbook from that day of time and kind of like looked at it because I couldn't remember. Like I remembered this stuff kind of. It's not perfect, but by any means, but that's kind of what I've done so far for Inktober, or not really Inktober, I would say 31 drawing challenge. And today I'm going to be, the next video, I'm going to film it same day, guys. I'm going to be doing this little guy, and this is from a character creator on doll something. I legit can't remember the website, but it's like doll something. It's like where a lot of people make their warrior cats from, but I wanted to do it because I'm drawing a lot of cats, so I wanted to do more of like a finished piece. So I made myself a little character. It was supposed to be Xander, but it's okay. It looks kind of like him. I just liked the colors a lot more than I like Xander's colors, but I love Xander for who he is. He's a good boy. Yes, you are. So that's really it for now, guys. It's kind of just an update of what I've been doing and what my life's been going through and my so-called art as I sketch basic shapes. I'm gonna go ahead and, you know, Griffin out, basically, guys. Bye.